Collective intelligence. Collective intelligence is shared or group intelligence that emerges from the collaboration, collective efforts, and competition of many individuals and appears in consensus decision making. The term appears in sociobiology, political science, and in context of mass peer review and crowdsourcing applications. It may involve consensus, social capital, and formalism such as voting systems, social media, and other means of quantifying mass activity. Collective IQ is a measure of collective intelligence, although it is often used interchangeably with the term collective intelligence. Collective intelligence has also been attributed to bacteria and animals. It can be understood as an emergent property from the synergies among data information knowledge, software, hardware, and experts, those with new insights, as well as recognized authorities that continually learns from feedback to produce just-in-time knowledge for better decisions than these three elements acting alone, or more narrowly, as an emergent property between people and ways of processing information. The notion of collective intelligence is referred to as symbiotic intelligence by Johnson. The concept is used in sociology, business, computer science, and mass communications. It also appears in science fiction. Levy defines collective intelligence as it is a form of universally distributed intelligence, constantly enhanced, coordinated in real time, and resulting in the effective mobilization of skills. I'll add the following indispensable characteristic to this definition. The basis and goal of collective intelligence is mutual recognition and enrichment of individuals rather than the cult of fetishized and hypothesized communities. According to researchers Levy and Kirchhoff, it refers to capacity of networked ICTs, information communication technologies, to enhance the collective pool of social knowledge by simultaneously expanding the extent of human interactions. Collective intelligence strongly contributes to the shift of knowledge and power from the individual to the collective. Raymond and Hers. Open source intelligence will eventually generate superior outcomes to knowledge generated by proprietary software developed within corporations. Media theorist Jenkins sees collective intelligence as an alternative source of media power related to convergence culture. He draws attention to education, the way people are learning to participate in knowledge cultures outside formal learning settings. Jenkins criticizes schools which promote autonomous problem solvers and self-contained learners while remaining hostile to learning through the means of collective intelligence. Jenkins supports the claim that collective intelligence is important for democratization as it is interlinked with knowledge-based culture and sustained by collective idea sharing, and thus contributes to a better understanding of diverse society. Read about the history, the dimensions, examples, mathematical techniques, digital media, social bookmarking, video games, stock market predictions. Read also about collective behavior, parallel distributed processing, genetic algorithms, complex adaptive systems, collective consciousness of mankind, groupthink, cognitive bias, scientific community metaphor, artificial intelligence, openness, peering, sharing, acting globally. Examples of collective intelligence. Political parties mobilize large numbers of people to form policies, select candidates, and finance and run election campaigns. Knowledge focusing through various voting methods allows perspectives to converge through the assumption that uniform voting is to some degree random and can be filtered from the decision processing, leaving only a residue of informed consensus. The military, united trade unions, and corporations satisfy some definitions of collective intelligence. The most rigorous definition would require a capacity to respond to very arbitrary conditions without orders or guidance from law or customers to constrain actions. Human swarming or social swarming establishes real-time closed-loop systems around groups of network users molded after biological swarms, enabling human participants to behave as a unified collective intelligence. Improvisational actors, I didn't pronounce the word correctly, also experience a type of collective intelligence which they term group mind. Further example of collective intelligence is found in idea competitions. Read about mathematical techniques, intelligent quotient, metrics in groupthink, and stupidity. Read about digital media. New media are often associated with the promotion and enhancement of collective intelligence. Read about social bookmarking, video games. Stock market predictions. Because of the internet's ability to rapidly convey large amounts of information throughout the world, the use of collective intelligence to predict stock prices and stock price direction has become increasingly viable. About talent utilization, demand creation, cost reduction. Read all about collective intelligence. Collective intelligence. Collective intelligence.